Finally tired of doing the same things over and over again, expecting different results? Well, this show is going to help you change your life for the better. Strap on your seatbelt and navigate this roller coaster we call life with human potential expert and best-selling author Dr. Verna Price. Each week, Dr. Verna blesses you with her virtues to live your best life so you can be the best you that you can be.
Welcome back to Dr. Verna's Virtues. I'm so glad that you came back. For those of you who are brand new, welcome. I hope that you'll listen in and certainly subscribe and tell your friends and family about it too. And for those of you who are regulars, welcome back. So I have something to talk with you about today that is a very deep thing. And before we start, though, I want to start with our affirmation because we're going to need an affirmation today as we go into this session. So let's do the personal power affirmation, okay? And at the end of this, go ahead and take an action step and just to show yourself that you're ready for this moment, all right? Put your hand on your heart, repeat after me. My power is my ability to think a new positive thought, see a new positive vision, speak new positive words, write new positive goals, and do something new and positive with my life by taking a new positive action step. And I'm going to take my action step right there so you can see me take my action step. All right. So we all go through the wilderness. What is a wilderness, first of all? Let me define that. A wilderness is a moment in time in your life when everything seems to go wrong. Every attack from every place. The person who you thought was your friend betrayed you. Your business partner who you thought was with you bailed out. Your spouse who you thought was committed is uncommitted. Your children are doing things behind your back that totally go against your values. The dog is tearing up your house. You are in a wilderness. You can't seem to even get out of bed some days. You are walking around feeling as though you are empty and void inside. Your heart's hurting. You don't have a church home. You no longer feel like you are accepted in your synagogue. You're in a wilderness. You've been without a job for a year and a half, and you can't seem to find a job. You are in a wilderness. You went to the doctor. They said that something is really going on with your body, and it's a bad thing. You're in a wilderness. We all go through the wilderness, just so you know. It is a part of the journey of humanity, is to go through the wilderness. Will you live in the wilderness, or will you use wisdom to deal with your wilderness and move beyond your wilderness to your next level? Let me tell you, I have been in the wilderness before. And what I'm going to share with you is to get you through that wilderness, get beyond it, and not just get beyond it and through it, but get to your next level. That's my goal, right? And for those of you who know me, my purpose in life is to empower you to become your most excellent self. That's what I want for you. I want you to become your most excellent self. So as you listen to this wisdom, I want you to write it down, keep it someplace, put it close to your heart, close to your computer, right? Put it in your room, somewhere where you can always see it. But I want you to use it to get through your wilderness. You ready? First thing to get through your wilderness is remember who you are and remember what you have got. Remember what you have already been through. Remember that you have it in you to be strong, to be courageous. You have it in you to be tough. You have it in you to guide you. You already have it in you. You've done this before. This isn't new to you. Something hard happening to you, this is not new to you. You've had to fight before. Remember, you have fought before and you have won. So the first thing I want you to do is just remember. Find, go back into your remembrance and find a time when you have had to fight and you have had to overcome and you did it. And you are here today to tell the story. Secondly, know what you got inside of you. And what do you have inside of you? You have power. You have the power to change your life. I started out with the personal power affirmation because I wanted you to know that you have the power to think something new. If you're in the wilderness right now, you better check your mind. You better check what you're thinking. And you may be looking at me going, lady, what are you talking about? You don't know me. Nope, I don't know you, but I know the human condition and I know myself. And I know that unless you check your mind, what are you thinking? Are you thinking about the wilderness or are you thinking beyond the wilderness? Check your thinking. Check what you're looking at. What am I saying to you? Use all of this power that you have in you to your advantage. Your power to think and see and vision and speak. Use all of those tools. You've got the tools in you to your advantage to get through this wilderness. Number 3, I want you to begin to see beyond this wilderness. And I know this may be hard. This may be very, very difficult because you're so in it right now, right? You're in it with the doctors. You're in it with your family. You're in it with your job. You're in it with, with poverty, whatever you might be in it in. You're in it right now. But what I want you to do is I want you to see beyond it. See yourself at your next level. See yourself happy. See yourself whole. See yourself wealthy. And I'm closing my eyes a little bit because you know what? I'm visioning for myself. See your children whole. See yourself. Vision. Vision. I'm intentionally sitting in front of my board of photos. Why? Because this is a picture of my life, a picture of my future. What's your picture? Do you have a picture for your future? Or you just simply looking at the stuff in front of you, or looking at your pain, or looking at your past, or for some of you, you're just looking at TV, which has nothing for you at this moment. What are you looking at? Start looking for your future, looking into your future. If you're going to get through the wilderness, you better get intentional. Make a plan. Get intentional. Make a decision that you are going to get through this thing. You're going to get beyond this thing and you're going to be a better person for it. You have to have a plan and you have to do it with intention. You don't just get out of the wilderness. Oh, no. No, you have to plan your way out of your wilderness. You have to vision your way out of your wilderness. You have to intentionally get yourself out of your wilderness. And then you got to be ready to work. Work. You're not going to get out of your wilderness without working. You have to work and work hard, by the way. Work hard, right? For some of you, you had to work hard to get in that wilderness to begin with. Now you got to work yourself real hard to get out of the wilderness. Get yourself productive, get yourself moving, get your plan in place, get yourself to the place where you are working so hard. You are pushing yourself. Have you really pushed yourself lately? Really have you? Have you? And or have you fallen into what I would call a sluggish social society? We're just sluggish, right? We're just scrolling our Facebook. That's all we're doing is scrolling our Facebook. The only thing working right now in your life is your thumb. If that's the case, get up. Get up. Your house is dirty, clean your house. Your kitchen's dirty, clean your kitchen. Your car is dirty, go wash your car. Get it. Your office is a mess, go put your office together. Work. Get to work is what I'm saying to you. if you are going to get out of your wilderness. If you're going to get out of your wilderness, you've got to do an analysis of the people in your life. If you've got a whole bunch of subtractors just on your back, you're just carrying these subtractors. These are people who take everything out of your life. They eat up your food, they take your energy, they take whatever it is you will give them, right? And social media is full of subtractors, by the way, right? You put 15, videos that tell you how to create chaos in your life. You put 15 videos that show, pure chaos, right? What is that doing for you? Absolutely nothing. What I want you to do the work that you're supposed to do. And I want you, if you're going to get out of the wilderness, you've got to let go of some of the people in your life. Period. They have to go. You have to stop talking to them. You have to stop having them come to your house. You got to let those subtractors go. Period. If you are going to get out of your wilderness, if you're going to get out of your wilderness, you're going to have to pray. You're going to have to pray. Pray. Ask for wisdom. Ask for wisdom. And the last thing, if you're going to get out of your wilderness, and this is the toughest thing, I think, you have to make a decision. Make a decision. Do you want to get out of your wilderness? Or you just want to stay stuck there? I mean, how long will you only make, so many $1,000s in your business? Isn't it time to leave the wilderness of poverty? Isn't it time to leave the wilderness of heartache? Make a decision. I'm getting out of my wilderness today. I'm getting out of my wilderness today. Now, what are you going to do? I want you to get a piece of paper out. And I want you to write down a few statements. The first statement I want you to write down is, I'm getting out of my wilderness. Secondly, I have the power to get out of my wilderness. Third, I have a future, and here's what it is, and here's where I'm heading to. Because I want you to see it, to write it, and then fourth, I am prepared to do whatever it takes, the work it takes to get out of this wilderness and to get to my next level. All right, you got that? Thank you for joining me for Dr. Verna's Virtues once again. Please listen. You can learn more about my work, my upcoming seminars. Go on my website, drvernaprice.com. Love to have you. Love to see more of you. And be sure to tell your family and friends. All right, so let's finish up with our affirmation. Let's go ahead and let's do the same power one so you remember it. All right? My power is my ability to think a new positive thought, see a new positive vision, speak new positive words, write new positive goals, and do something new and positive with my life by taking, get ready for your action step, a new positive action step. Did you take that action step? I certainly hope that you did. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Get caught up on previous episodes of Dr. Verna's Virtues at ShelettaMakesMeLaugh.com.